Hi YouTube, it's February the 4th. I'm gonna try to keep this like a little short because I'm exhausted, you can probably tell. I slept through all my alarms again this morning, of course, as usual. Got into class just a little bit late after I picked up Todd and the two smalls, and I had to work on a style sheet in HTML class. There you go. Words hard. Can't do. Working on something else there. But yeah, I had to work on a style sheet, and it was really, really difficult. I didn't get it all done, so I gotta finish it off tomorrow after school. Then we had technical report writing today. After HTML, and technical report writing was kind of hilarious actually. I'm sitting there and I have a smoothie, and I take the smoothie and I just lay it on Travis's desk, and I look back, I'm like, this is being mean, being stupid. And he looks at me, he's like, what you got there, Sam? I got a smoothie. I'm pretty stoked. And he's just like, okay, that's cool, Sam. Kind of smoothie do you have? And I'm like, oh, it's Wildberry Malibu, Travis. He just started laughing, like in the middle of class. It was kind of funny. But no, what happened was like when Nathan was up here last night, he had a bit of a rum. He didn't finish it all off, and I had my smoothie made up, and I had it opened up on the counter. And I came in my room to get something, and I saw the glass there, and I took it, and I was about to pour it down the sink. And I like have it over the sink, and I'm like, smoothie. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's gonna be my day. So, of course, there was like really none in it. It was about that much, so it didn't do anything. But it was kind of funny just to be able to say that and get that reaction out of Travis. I think our teacher also hates us, so that was kind of yeah. She was she as soon as we got in technical report ready, she looks at us and she's like, "All right, put away the laptops, turn off the phones. You guys gotta start paying attention because you fucking suck. Here's your marks. The class average was 65. It's like, oh, I see why you're disappointed. But she was talking about doing oral presentations coming up soon, teaching us how to do that and how to talk to people, like how to actually present, I guess. And she asked us to do up like a little cue card. One side, the positives about giving an oral presentation, and on the other side, the negatives. And I got mine, and like I didn't expect it to be read out. I was hoping it would be though, but I didn't expect it. So I wrote down the positive things like, I like talking to people. I probably do my best marks through talking because not good write. And it's like, what else? What was the other one? It's like, oh, charisma is my only skill that I might possibly have, at least a little, maybe not really. Okay. And on the negative side, it's like, no, I'm just always a positive person, happy face, a little smiley face. And so she's reading the things down. She's like talking about the negative stuff. She's like, oh, people think that they're gonna get anxious. Oh, I just get really scared. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Oh, I just don't like giving presentations. Oh, I don't really like people. And it's like, and it gets to mine. She's like, I know who wrote this one. It's like, there's a smiley face, and she looked right at me. The whole class just started laughing. So she's like, oh, I know who wrote this one. I think she thinks I'm an idiot because every time I get the attendance, I sign it with a colon and a bracket. I think it's cute, but I think she's probably sick of me. Also a little loud in that class too, and I should probably be a better student. Anyway, get away from that. I went to lunch after that class, which was really that smoothie made it so much more hilarious than it actually was. But I got to the lunch lineup, and all the guys were in the lineup getting food, and I was there, and we had like a little bit of a wait before food was actually being served. So we were talking, and they were making fun of me the whole time because they're assholes. Like, I love my class, but they're kind of assholes. And I was recruited by student council after as I walked by. And what happens? I saw Richard, and he wasn't in class this morning. So I went up and started talking to him, seeing like how his day was going. He's having a pretty shitty day. So hung out with him for a little bit because I had to run off to do my assignment, which is totally done right now. As I was talking to Richard, they're like, we need someone to go in and like yell in the cafeteria about these tickets out here for sale because I mean, like, we need to sell more of these. And they instantly just look at me, and I'm like, but me and Richard went to the cafeteria. We started talking to tables instead, and after like the third table, I just wandered away because I didn't want to yell at people today. I don't know, waking up late, realizing I don't know what I'm doing in programming, having to do the HTML thing is like and then the test, oh, that server test we have coming up tomorrow, and the group assignment and the group case study, and it's like everything is happening all at once because we've had this whole semester to do all of this, and we've done no work and we've learned nothing yet. And now this week everything's like, you totally know stuff. You guys are good. You're golden. You're supposed to know stuff by now. And here's a bunch of tests and assignments and everything all at once. It's crappy, but what can you do? That's how it works. It's like 1 week we'll have like a relaxed week. We don't have to do anything. I'll have my shifts given away because I was stressed out the week before, and I could totally have worked at work and nah. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Server test coming up. I'm gonna fail. Yeah. So after school today, I was after student council today, which drove me crazy, but I'm not gonna get into that yet. But after student council today, I brought Nathan home, and I was outside of his house, parked, and we were talking for a bit, and I'm like, so are you gonna go in there and study now? And he's like, yeah, totally. I'll study for like 2 minutes, and then I'll probably watch Netflix and pass out on the couch. So I'm like, nah, you're gonna study. So I kidnapped him. He says I kidnapped him. I just drove away with him. Anyway, so we came back to my place, and we looked through the review questions at the end of each chapter. I may have gotten 50% of them right by guessing. So I'm probably screwed for tomorrow. I should really do more studying. I should be a better student than I am, but I suck. Anyway, I have to work on that. But yeah. Speaking of student council, right? That's what I was talking about a moment ago. Student council. I wasn't really happy with what I got assigned to do for the Winter Carnival. I was hoping to help out more with some of the actual events, but they got me scheduled for selling tickets on every break that I have. Even Thursday morning when I have my sleep-in day, I could sleep until like 8 o'clock, 8:30 instead of trying to wake up for 6 because I have class a little bit later. It's like I don't get to sleep in. Like first world problems to the max here right now. It kind of sucks. I do love my sleep-in day, and I have to come in a little bit early on Friday as well to help with the board game. So at least I got one thing. But I was hoping like Monday to hang out with Richard and help him with the Magic tournament that he's throwing, because I said I would. I was also hoping to run the Pokemon tournament, which never happened, and so it's not that bad, but I was a little upset because I do like having my breaks in the middle of the day. It's nice to break up the classes. It helps keep your mind like fresher, if that makes sense, because when you're stuck in one class for 3 hours or so, it'd be nice to have a break before you have to sit and try to learn the same thing for 3 hours in a row. So that was... Oh, and as I was saying last night, the whole high five story. It's actually kind of funny. I thought it was adorable, but like, I never mentioned it last night. After he did the whole high five thing, it's like as soon as he started lifting up his hand, you could see his face just turn like, why is this happening to me right now? And I gave him a face, like not a purple. I'm like, okay, that's sure. And you could see the regret on his face instantly. It was probably the most precious thing ever. You could tell he got so nervous, and I thought it was cute. And he walked inside thinking just like, I fucked that up, but he didn't. So I actually thought it was really, really precious. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Like I said, I was gonna try to keep it short. I did a bad job at that. Super tired. Busy day tomorrow. But at least that assignment's totally finished. For sure. Definitely don't have to work on that as soon as I wake up and miss programming. So I will get to bed and not miss programming to do an assignment. Bye. That face though. Why can't I stop these videos anymore?